Morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Here, Daily Crumb. Hope you're looking ways. Oh, we hope so, anyways. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time of the day this is for you. Welcome to the Daily Crumb with me. Winky Steve, bitch, I can quit. Your friendly, a freaky ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman. So, Christiana, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings. Right here, too. How goes it with you? Hey. Yeah, I set my phone a little further back today. Give you a little more view here, eh? Oh no, what's that for you? What's that for you? What's that for you, beautiful beings? Here I am back in my humble abode. My venture's out. I did get home. It did rain yesterday. It did. It absolutely rained yesterday. That's okay. I was home safe and dry. I didn't get out to play in it. I was feeling too much of a chill. Ugh. My body does not like a shiver. But that's okay. Did a little video at the ride home, and I gotta figure out something how to hook my phone up on there or something. There. Oh no. Lots growing through my brain. Lots growing through my brain right now. So I'm going through old journals. So I've put a link to the email where I'm collecting the stories, and for that abuse. And it's not just in partners. You know, that's going to be the first book. Apparently, there's some talk out there that's going to be like 4. I don't know. It didn't come from me. But could. I mean, I have been a pretty avid writer. I don't write daily, but I do my journals. You know, like I've been sharing them and filled up. The Follow Your Dreams one is the one I'm on right now. But I had the journals right from the start of that toxic relationship, and it's bringing up a whole lot of stuff. I did see things right from the start. I feel more guilt and stuff, especially for my eldest boy and the way things went at the beginning. With that, thinking I was taking a stand for them, but you know, it's the nature of that abuse to keep preying on your doubts and stuff like that, and keep feeding those insecurities, and where you're already, you know, your confidence is very low. Or even if it's, I thought I was at the peak of my confidence when I moved out to BC. It's in my acting, my theater group, Caribbean Theater Project. So that's one reason why my 99 is so special in 1999. Because that's when we did the More Fun Than Bowling. So the first play that I worked on with them, that was the opening night. But then there is another special 9/9 that happened on 9/9 in 2019, which makes it a very special day for me. So anyway, I'm taking these cards out already because look, I still have them packed up from traveling yesterday. So we'll just get this, move it on over here. Move it on over. Rock it on over. Oh, my little dog, a big old dog, we're moving in. Isn't that George Thorogood? I was trying to think of that yesterday. What he sang. I know, I like this song. One bourbon, a one scotch, and one beer. Is that the same? I don't know. Brain fog. That was something an old friend and I used to do. It's not really a friend, but we had fun growing up. Friend from childhood. Go out driving and they'd put on some music. Okay. Name that tune. We'd play. Name that tune. That was pretty good. Lots of memory songs and stuff like that. I love the music. It's always been a big thing, a big part of my life. There's always been radios going on and all that. So, boom. There we go. It's like a radio in here always, like waking up with a song in the morning. The song was tonight, Be Kind. In a world where you can be anything, I'll be kind to you. Would you be kind to me? Do, 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 do. I changed the word because I'm pretty sure it says, could you be kind to me? Everybody could be kind. It's do we choose to? Would you be kind, right? I'll be kind to you. Would you be kind to me? Da 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 da. Here we go. Here we go. Here we grow, here we grow, here we grow. Look at that. See, it's a little bit more room there on the tickety-tockety to move that over. Keep things out of my face here. We'll get her all switched up and we'll figure it all out. Right, I gave my bracelet to one of my favorite people. Aside from my children. My children are my favorite people in the world. Okay, it could be biased, but whatever. I don't think so. They're my favorite people in the world. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Unconditional. They're nothing I have to do. Just because they was born. Because they made my biggest dream come true. Photo memories came up yesterday, and it was one of my eldest boy. It was shortly after he had left the nest. He'd come back and surprise me. I didn't know he was there, and I'd come in walking home and startle me. He was there, sleeping on the couch. So I've been going through these old journals. That's what I was saying at the start. I wish he would have just hit me at gmail.com. I wish he would have just hit me at gmail.com. So that's that book. It's coming up. The title had come to me because I know I've sent in many women's groups. I know I'm not the only one. I mean, I felt that. I'd heard that long before I'd actually felt that. And I did, because then it would have been really obvious. But I'm looking back at all the journals, being an avid journaler. Being an avid writer, whatever. And there's days missed, but there's lots in there already giving excuses, right? Why does it always have to get heated? Oh, he just left, and poor man, he just got over a cold and he's out in the rain, and that's all. You know, it's putting myself. It's how can I do it? How can I come across without being seemingly attacking and whatever? Didn't have anything to do with what I did. So I'm looking through those journals and seeing how I've tried to shift and adjust, but really what was getting to me then and is still now is the effect it's had on our children. It's the children that's paid the highest cost. The children whose innocence is lost. Okay. Here we grow. And that's what I cry the most for. It's not for myself. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. It's for my children. What I wanted to give to them. The things that they're going to feel bad and guilty for. It's not their fault. Because it's learned behavior. And even from their mother, right? We teach people how to treat us by what we will and won't accept, because I kept bending over and kept, with them. That's what I taught my children to do as well. So it's not just their learned behaviors from those other people. Me too. We all have responsibility in that. Right? And I kept stepping back. And I gave in to those adults. And there's ways I put those adults ahead of my children, and that's something I feel so guilty for, because it was like trying to keep the peace with them because they could really disrupt things in my life. And they still have that effect, and that's okay. Well, they don't. It's only, I don't want to give them the credit, the supply, whatever that is, right? It is what it is. And just acknowledging my feelings there. And beautiful things are coming, and it helps me learn, right? And take responsibility, because I can't change them. I can only change me and myself. And if I can't change what's happening around me, I can change what's happening inside of me, right? Love yourself enough to set boundaries. Yeah, Nanny. Okay, thank you. Same name as my name. Oh, well, Annie. This was Anna. Anyways. Love yourself enough to set boundaries. Your time and energy are precious. You get to choose how you use it. You teach people how to treat you by deciding what you will and won't accept. Anna Taylor. My nanny, my mother's mother was Annie Taylor. Repeat this affirmation when you feel stressed today. The boundaries I create allow me to shine for myself and for others. Oh, I love that. Oh, there was something I just read, and it was about building walls. I don't build walls. I place down boundaries. That's something that I didn't want to get into, right? I face everything. I don't try to drown my sorrows or escape my sorrows or anything like that. I'm in it, you know. I'm in it. And I don't build those walls because I find those hurt others, but I put down those boundaries. But there's times I've been flexible on those boundaries because it seemed others claimed my boundaries were hurting them. Well, it's because they couldn't get, you know, whatever they were getting. Repeat this affirmation when I feel stressed today. The boundaries I create allow me to shine for myself and for others. That's number 4, right? I got lost again because I was looking for my little doohickey thingy. My little doohickey thingy, which is not in the purple bag. Oh, I hope it didn't add to the garbage that was down at that lake. I'm going to have to go pick that up. And I forgot to bring a plastic bag with me this time. Oh, no, it's right there. Ow! Wow. Here we go. We're going a little further over here. That's okay. That's fine. That's important. How have you taught people to treat you? What have you accepted? Because this is what we do. If our children are starting to teach us like those abusive ones have, right? They have watched children learn what they live. So we keep bowing down to them. They'll just do the same things that they did. You know what? In some ways, I kind of went in that way too. Well, you seem to be listening to him. Let me do that. Like, but no, it's not like that. There's things and there's stuff that came up and I got the overstimulation and things and then just make you feel bad and guilty for that when you don't have control. It's automatic responses, fight or flight when you're being attacked, right? Because that's what it is. When you're not fighting and people just keep throwing shit at you, that's attack. Because I don't fight. I choose to shine my light. You know, when they do things little quiet, little subtle. That's what I've dealt with a lot in my life. You don't see, and then I feel that for my son Liam too, when he was in school getting bullied, but he'd have the bigger reactions. It's the bullies that were really quietly tormenting him until he had the great big blow up, and then the focus became on his behavior, not what had him blow up in the first place, right? And that's not fair. Then you start getting blamed for standing up for yourself. I went through the same thing. Stand up for yourself, and then you get even more thrown at you. Stuff. How dare you stand up for yourself? Let me show you. And that's kind of like what I got. It's kind of like what I got. They're just trying to teach me lessons. Anyways, here we go. Not the only one. I'm only one. And if you've got similar stories, please send them to me at the iwishhewouldhavejusthitme at gmail.com. And we'll put them in that book there. And I won't say your name or anything. If you'd like to, then that's okay. I would give you a shout out in that, but you don't have to. Just be anonymous stories because it's just showing those similarities. Doesn't matter what relation it is. Doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. All walks of life. We've all grown through this stuff. And hey, it happens on the bigger scales as well. But if we know it here, inside, in our homes, and we recognize it here, then we're going to start recognizing it there, right? We use our own minds. We think for ourselves, right? I don't know. What is that for you? We take a look. And how is that affecting our decisions? Are we making decisions based off that fear, right? Are we staying in relationships afraid to be alone? Are we jumping into next relationships because we just want a warm body beside us? I don't know. Where are you making those decisions from and putting down those boundaries? Are you making boundaries or are you building walls? I don't know. What is that for you? And what's brought you to make those decisions, right? Fear, being driven by fear or guided by love, right? Are they based on and in line with your integrity and your values? Do you make decisions that align with your integrity in your values, bringing a wholeness, unity and wholeness achieved, right? We're becoming whole in ourselves. We're not being in divine you all anymore. We're becoming in divine you all. Okay, in divine you all, because that's what we are. Box is a 25. That's slide. The camouflage. It's not time to hide anymore. You're trying to hide yourself. You're making decisions to stay hidden or to come out and to join together. There is a prophecy too, or teachings or whatever, of the whirling rainbow warriors. White on the outside, red on the inside, or different walks and wings, you know, but all coming back to that red road, that life path, walking that red road, being honest to ourselves and true to ourselves and to source, right? Knowing that connection, that we're always connected. Always, always, no matter what. We cannot separate from that. It is an illusion to think that we can separate from that, because if we were separated from that source, we would not be walking this earth right now. Breath of life, right? Earth sustains us. I don't know. What is that for you, beautiful beings? I think I can go to 20 now. I don't know. But anyway, it's a long one. What lights your fire? Are you making decisions that are aligned with your passions, your desires, what you're trying to manifest or bring into your life, or being that change that this world needs? You know, tapping into that joy, letting joy lead. We've had so much sorrows. It's time to tap into that joy. Let's be joyful now, because we can learn just as much from being joyful as being sorrowful. And we get to choose. We get to choose. I have a passion for being joyful. And no matter what's going on, I can find time to laugh every single day. Every single day I laugh, no matter how many tears flow. And sometimes it goes from the full on into that belly laughs. It's the guttural sorrow into those big belly laughs. I don't know. What is that for you? But we can tap into that at any time. It's always there, accessible to us. Or we can get caught up in all these illusions here on earth, that this is all there is, that there's nothing left. I don't know, whatever that is for you. Whatever that is for you. And what is that for you? Tap into that joy today and let this affirmation carry this with you today. The boundaries I create allow me to shine for myself and for others. Shine for yourself and for others. Gifts are meant to be given and shared. Live your life as a gift. Beautiful beings. Okay, what's that all say to you? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you. Just to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out. No, that's you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad that you choose to stay. Every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.